don't just like walk around stabbing people, right?
Never. You said you haven't read my books?
No.
Never.
Stem from like a flower?
Honey just takes this painfully long inhale, like someone just on the brink of going on a rant. No.
So you're on the side that if you take a ship apart and you take it, replace all the pieces, it'd be a different ship.
What's the name of the ship?
She thinks. Love Doki Doki Meow Meow.
I love you guys.
Above table, Druid, is this Ophelia or Ophelia, quote unquote?
I think this is still Ophelia, quote unquote.
I don't like that question.
So, Ophelia, quote unquote, kind of crosses her arms. So it's like, and replies, so we took demi-plane for nothing then?
I mean, you may still need it. You gotta have a nice place to work. Or you could explode the entire place, or make it better by accident. Who knows?
Couldn't we buy some time by throwing this thing in a demi-plane?
Well, you'd have to throw everyone else into the demi-plane.
Kind of rolls her eyes. Takes a sip of the coffee, kind of gives Honey a side eye, but then a nod.
Insight check.
Sure, what are you inside?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, roll.
Who are you?
Gribbs, you could roll a d20 and add either your deception or persuasion to it.
I mean, I have a -1, so you can just roll a flat d20, and I feel like that would be fair.
I mean, Ophelia's pretty, yeah. Ophelia's
yeah, that's a 0, baby.
Oh my goodness.
That's an actual 0, baby.
You're not sure. Maybe Ophelia's just extremely confident today.
Hey, maybe she slept wrong.
Yeah, listen. There's so many different things. It was a long day yesterday. Maybe Ophelia just had it, Yeah,
there you go. You're a normal person. You're still rich, but Honey is just like, yes. The daily grind is getting to you. Welcome to society. This is it.
Did she say that out loud?
No, Honey doesn't say that out loud. Honey is just making an observation of being like, when Ophelia took the coffee and gave her the nod and is like rolling her eyes, Honey is just like, yes, you're reaching it. You're right now you are at irritated clerk, but soon you're gonna get to disgruntled floor manager. I believe you're making it, baby.
Also, both of you roll me perception check. As you kind of both make this little bit of eye contact with each other.
Do I have advantage from
Zephyr?
Yes.
Yeah, Zephyr can help you.
Yay. That's still only an 18, but
still good. Still
yeah, you both noticed that Paradigm was trying to sneak away. He didn't do very well, but he was slowly trying to sneak away and has left the one student who is a mime in his place. And you just see the mime student kind of looks at both of you and waves.
Honey turns and starts walking. Since we don't have to be here, I'm going to go get Strider. I feel like gathering supplies and intel counts as part of aiding the tower, getting ready for the tower quest.
You start walking, and Ophelia, you notice that Honey's walking but isn't moving forward in any way. and you see that as Honey's walking, the mime student is pretending to be pulling her back with a lasso, making it so that she's not moving forward.
Kind of cracks a smile, but otherwise still looks aggressively bored.
Oh, go ahead.
I think she's gonna try and mimic some shears and quote unquote cut the lasso.
Yeah, you cut the lasso, and it's as if the line was super tense, and the mime student goes flying down the hallway as if it's just been fully jettisoned out of like some form of airlock, just gone whoosh down, fully down the hallway and gone.
I'm assuming screaming along the way. Oh wait, no, he's a mime.
Yeah, he's mouthing like he's screaming, but nothing comes out, and he flies over everyone else's head as he's just gone.
Turns over to Honey. It's like, you're welcome. Also, I got since we're not attending classes, I got some stuff to do. I'll catch up with you later.
Honey had her hand on her holster. And it's just like, just nods. Okay, well, I guess if you need anything, you can message Cinnamon. I mean, obviously message me or whoever if you're in trouble and stuff. But if you need other things, you can message Cinnamon. Or Nutmeg, who has recently become available and is enjoying spending time with other people. She likes errands and has been thoroughly spoiled by Raz, so I'm debating programming that out or not, but for now I'm keeping it. So if you want her on an errand, then have at it.
Thanks, but I'm good. I'll text you the details I got from Chet last night.
All right. And Honey just starts to walk away, gonna go tell Strider we don't actually have to be in this godforsaken fucking building, bro.
Yeah, we cut to Strider, currently in advanced fighting class, fighting 3 owlbears who are essentially Kuma from Tekken, standing up straight, fully learned like martial arts, and they're having this intense fight as you walk into the classroom. Other students have been like tossed about and are bleeding and whatnot.
Nathaniel, no! I will avenge you! Strider just is kicking ass.
Thank you, Strider. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend. I hate
the glider books.
You're my best friend, Nathaniel. This is for you. No!
You hear the other students like, did that guy just fucking die? That guy dead? His body explodes. He's fucking gone. That normal? He just got pushed. He didn't even like take an attack. What happened?
He had chronic exploditis.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Strider, you look and you see Honey enters the room.
Oh hey, Honey.
Hi, you were weeping? What is this?
Oh, it's okay. He wasn't real. He's part of the class, right, Professor?
You know what? I think it will make everyone feel better if I say yes. That was the illusion part of the class.
Yeah, it's an illusion. Let's just I get real into it. I like the role play, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, well, we don't have to be here today. I guess if you want to, that's fine. But we're apparently being put on the quest to fix whatever's going on. After you left, I just asked Paradigm how to fix it. So we have a point of order. We know how to fix it. I just have to tinker with the gun. Ophelia is...
See, why didn't he just say that?
He was going to, and then you kept hitting him with the gun.
Well, he should have gotten to that part first.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna need that back.
Sure, here you go. And Strider flips her the gun.
Takes it, and she's just like, if you wanted to keep role playing, that's fine. Ophelia's apparently running errands. She's becoming a unfeeling member of society, so good for her.
I know you're like wearing a mask, but I feel like you're smiling right now.
Do not attempt to know me.
But
anyway,
it's less like knowing you, and it's more like in your voice that I'm picking up on that.
There's like a beat. There's a few beats of silence, and then she just goes. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is go work on the gun. Did you need anything? We are also going to need the key.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just dropped that off at the ship with the soul of the planet's kind of looking after it. So it's in safe hands. It sounds like we're going to the spire then.
We are. So we have to get to the top of the spire and fire it into the center of the donut.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it might be a good idea to find out a little bit more about like what we might find inside the spire and what we should prepare for like that. Oh, and I'd like to see my good friend Credit. Have you met Credit yet, by the way, honey?
No.
Oh, before you wait, you have to meet Credit. You have to. You come with me. Fuck Owlbears. Let's go meet Credit.
Is this another part of your crew? Is
No.
that weird?
God, I wish he was part of my crew. No, he's like a merchant that I met in the bazaar who just always has the randomest things, and sometimes they're awesome, and sometimes they're kind of mid, but sometimes they're awesome.
Huh. Okay. Is that where you've been getting all your stuff?
It is. That's where I got this neat dark energy sword.
Is that also why you were in crippling debt in the beginning of us getting to know?
It was.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, how could I resist? Cool dark energy sword. Am I right?
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
See, I knew you would get that. I knew out of everybody, I knew Raz wouldn't get it. I knew Ophelia wouldn't get it, but I knew you would get that.
Having a good arsenal is important, but you also, I mean, you don't even know what this guy's interest policy is and what he was going to require if you couldn't pay the money.
Oh, well, he literally told me each time. The first time it was going to be my familiar, which was pretty fucked up, but, managed to pay that one off. And then the next time I think he said my knees? I can't remember. Which I assumed was a euphemism for a hard day's work. Scrubbing all the linoleum on my knees,
So we've gotten past the point where I know you're a pirate. You know that, right?
Oh, right.
We're on the same page. Okay, gotcha.
Right. Sorry, I forget where we're at with different. It's a little. Let's just keep going. Yeah, he was gonna disable me. He was gonna he was gonna break my legs if I didn't.
Absolutely, 100%. Immediately, the hour of, he was going to have a fucking timer and you in his sights.
Wait, no, it's worse than that. You see a man stiffly walking over to you, pulls up his pants, and you see he has no knees connecting his leg.
Straight up just pukes. He just vomits.
He would have taken them completely.
You can get implants, right? You don't actually need the bone. You can get implants.
I didn't know that, actually.
Okay.
I'm off. And he goes to run and takes an attack of opportunity from one of the owl bears who grabs him and slams him, and then he explodes. Don't worry, that was also an illusion. Is that making people feel better?
I mean, that guy's been here since the first day. He's been, now that I think about it, so is Jim Nathaniel.
Yeah. It was in the syllabus. How many people read the syllabus? He looks back and forth very shiftily.
I mean, it's called advanced fighting, not advanced reading.
You know what? And that, you're right. No one look at the syllabus. You're not supposed to read your fighters.
Woo! And Strider just fucking takes his syllabus out of his pocket and sets it on fire.
He's like, yes, everyone do what Strider's done. Looks back and forth.
Anyways, yes, let's go meet Credit.
By the way, you'll get a text from Ophelia, quote unquote. Underdark after dark.
Why the quotes? What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Underdark after dark, owned by a drow woman named Aphrodite and some gent by the name of Dionysus. They had these names before the Lady Pain got poofed. I don't know. But they're not the actual gods. That's all we could find with the time we had.
Okay, so we could end up going there today instead, because we do have a lot of researching to do. What was it that we needed from this shitty club?
Ophelia said that when she was fighting over the ball that was holding the Lady of Pain, which seemed to have been from Starchild Industries. Did you notice that they seemed like they were using the same capture devices that Ophelia mentioned had grabbed the Lady of Pain?
Ooh, did we notice that?
Yeah, because they directly was like, oh, we're missing this item that I need you guys to find. Please find this item. It's meant to capture beings known as gods.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought the paintballs. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Those
this
are
is a bead. It's a bead of force, which
Gotcha.
turns gods into essentially Pokemon.
To be fair, two spherical shaped objects that have really, direct impacts with God and godlike beings. It's, if I had a nickel, it's odd that I haven't twice, right? Like,
you would have two nickels.
And then Ophelia said that when the person captured the Lady of Pain, they found a business card to the Underdark After Dark.
Okay.
So yeah, let's maybe meet up with Ophelia there after we go to Credit. After we'll circle around if we need to.
I mean, Ophelia likes things and she does have access to money. I mean, I doubt she'll get into debt, so I don't really worry about her getting into any serious situations when it comes to buying stuff.
True. I mean, her daddy is a dragon. I bet she could charge it. Get it? Because electricity?
I get it. Stop it. Stop.
Oh, yeah. What is Ophelia up to as after sending this text message? Quote unquote Ophelia.
Well, there was that building that got blown up the other day. By some sort of shadow mage, whatever. It's such a basic name. But now that we have Demiplane, we can stow some shadows in there.
Yeah. Ophelia, you walk over to this building that has been reconstructed by the Lady of Pain's little henchman. But the moment, like, the building had been kind of closed off as no one was truly going to go in. But as Ophelia gets close to the door is open and full shadowy figures bow and proceed to take Ophelia to a room that just has a bunch of these shadowy figures just lined up, ready to follow any order given by Ophelia or the Tempest.
Alright, awesome. Probably should maybe should leave some here. Maybe this is a new base of operations. Who knows?
Hey, I mean, no one's coming into this building after it was fully blown up by some shadow man and it stole all the magic from the people's bodies.
Rest hand on chin. Alright, you through you. Cast demiplane. Alright.
Yeah, they just start marching into the demiplane. They salute. Head on inside.
Now, if I recall correctly, it's only a 30 by 30 room, which is enough for quite a bit of people. But depending on how many shadow figures there are,
it's enough to fit them in. They're literally just gonna like stand in a 5-foot square for each of them. So you can let's roll me a D100.
Okay.
The idea
49.
of how many shadows you could fit into a demiplane is such a good. I love that idea. What a funny it's really good.
Yeah, let's say 4. You could fit. You see, with the ones that you've pointed out, 49 of them move in and easily sit into the demiplane for you. And the others will bow and continue. It seems like they are doing a bit of scouting. It seems like they have been going unnoticed, looking for information on the Chaos Cult. They're hard at work.
Good. Find me if you find anything.
Yeah, you see one nods, and as you leave this room, heading outside, you see the Tempest will grab grabs an item and goes, "All right, I think it's time for me to rest. You can take back over, but I need you to return this item to credit." And is going to hand you a sword. It's a very holy looking sword that gives off just angelic vibe.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
I mean, it's not very good, but I can do it. Let's give it a shot. I do not have advantage. Oh, that's a nat 20 for 21. Okay, hi.
Wow.
With a nat 20, it is when grabbed and you kind of take back over, you look at this sword and it's impossible not to recognize this powerful artifact. This is a sword of Zedriel, the fallen angel who was sent to Avernus.
I guess another good question would be, was she aware of what transpired while Tempest was out?
I think it felt more like a dream, but you would have been able to see the Tempest taking the sword, sprouting these huge feathery wings, and gaining the power of true sight to look for these hidden cultists in just the mundane places, mainly the factory that the Freet works at, that the Freet run. Seems like a lot of cultists have been, because of the need for workers, a lot of cultists have been flocking there to work and cause issue.
I guess the other question, does she know about the demiplane full of shadow
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll take it over. Wait, where's credit?
Oh, he's in the bazaar.
Okay. And she'll make her way towards credit.
Yeah, and you all kind of correlate just right at the very small, dingy-looking tint that says credits discount magic item. All meeting up once again. You both see Ophelia holding this amazing and beautiful looking sword.
We were literally just about to message you, and oh my god, that is beautiful. You did not have that this morning?
Oh, I had it in a bag of holding.
You didn't let me see it? Oh, okay. No, I get it. That's cool. I did.
Well,
I've never seen
I'm
you
not...
use a sword.
And?
Well, I'm just surprised. I thought you would have brought that up by now.
Well, the sword seems to have... I was using the sword for different properties other than, fighting, but... I borrowed it from a friend, and now I'm returning it to credit.
Oh, you borrowed it. I get it. See, Mitch? Or see, honey, rather?
Go ahead, make a wisdom save.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Of course. With my +0. Natural 1.
That's a no. Oh shit.
You look at Honey, and for some reason it still looks like Honey. But you're seeing underneath them it says their full name, Vodka, Honey, quote, like unquote, Hurricane, Vodkatini. And then you see / mushroom soup. And it's just kind of floating underneath Honey's face.
Strider is like, you can't see his eyes because he's wearing his goggles, but he is looking anywhere but there. It's like very clear that he's like looking kind of away from you.
And kind of looking away, you still see this, but like on the basic people here, you just see the Seshcast underneath all of their faces.
Oh god. They're everywhere. And look over at Ophelia.
It says Gremlins Are Us underneath her.
Strider looks down.
Oh, you see Timbo the Wizard.
Are you going in at any point, Strider? I'm just gonna finish this transaction.
Sorry, what's happening? Where are we? We're speaking with credit. Yes, let's go in. Strider steps in.
At this point, Ophelia's fixed her hair.
Yeah, I was going to ask if Ophelia looks different, and if it was obvious Strider, it was like... is he bleeding from the nose? Does he have the telltale signs, or...?
Yeah. What'd you...
Oh, repeat that? Oh, ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
What an ominous time.
Catman. Wait. Hello?
There we
Hello.
go.
Oh, okay. I guess
You live.
Discord. Yeah. I watched Discord kind of gray out and then come back. What did you two say? It all it did was kind of it folded both of what you said over each other. I couldn't hear.
Oh, great. Honey was just asking, or rather me. So I was asking if Strider looked like he was having a hard time. Did he have the telltale nosebleed, and also just kind of like trying to see if Ophelia looks any different than how she did earlier.
Give me a perception for Strider and an insight for Ophelia.
Oh, well, only one of those has a plus, the other is a minus, so perception. And I still got a natural 1. I can't see anything. I have no social cues at all.
Actually, I think with this natural one, you see a little bit too much. You're looking into Strider, like Strider's eyes and his facial features, and you kind of look into the goggles, and you make out the shape of these square eyes, but they look like television, and they look like static is being kind of shown over these television eyes, just for a moment, and then you just see Strider's goggles.
Oh gosh. And yeah, she just like pinches. She can't pinch her nose. The goggles, everything covers it. She rubs her temple and she's like, let's just get in here.
Yeah, you step in and you all see Credit, the gray cat man, missing a tail, missing an eye, looks over at you guys and goes, "Oh hi, welcome. It's me, Credit." Waves at Strider.
Credit, have you been holding out on
Ophelia.
me?
What do you mean?
Look at that. Look at what my friend Ophelia has.
Yeah.
Don't me. Why didn't you ever offer that to me?
I mean, I didn't have it.
Oh.
Remember, it's random whenever someone leaves and comes back.
Oh, right. I don't know why I assumed. Man, that was so lucky. Well, how much is it?
Oh, let's see. With the discount, that's gonna be... It's gotta be at least 3 million gold.
Ooh, Strider lets out a long breath. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, but I'll keep that in mind. What did you offer for it?
No, I didn't have it. I'm dropping it off for my friend, and she'll approach Credit. It's like, here.
Ah, yes, thank you. The shadow man got this. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna put it back over here next to the lordly might staff. Okay, gonna put it next to the sword. Okay, it's got to be in between the sword, so it's got to go next to the sword of Kaz. Okay, all right. Well, what you guys looking for? Look around. We got a bunch of things. Mainly scrolls right now, but if you leave and come back, maybe other things.
Yeah, I'll take a look for some scrolls.
All right. You see, there are a few different ones. Some scrolls of summoning elemental, fire. Some basic scrolls that give you, like, some common ones that give you first level or cantrips, like Chaos Bolt or Find Familiar, Magic Missile. But as you're kind of looking, you do see one scroll that seems to be very luxurious in its writing and its kind of parchment, which is a scroll of true polymorph.
Ooh.
Also a scroll of imprisonment.
Oh, the scroll of imprisonment is also really fancy.
It is indeed.
Mm.
Do I know how powerful this spell is? Or does
Which
Ophelia
one?
know? Either or.
Which one? Yeah, I mean, you know, both of these are legendary spells, especially to be on just these scrolls. Definitely, very powerful, powerful indeed. You also see in the corner there's just a bunch of bags of holding. And like kind of getting near that area, all these bags kind of feel very hot.
Hot?
Yeah. They all seem very, very hot. Like a fresh bagel right out the oven. But bags of holding, and they're just kind of piled up in the corner.
What are these?
Oh, those are just a bunch of random bags of holding that I found. They've gotten real hot all of a sudden. Not sure why. It's like the entire astral plane is like overheating or something.
Yeah, wild. Wow.
I would feel bad if I was the cause of that. That means the bag man would come and get me.
Who's the bag man?
Oh, the bag man? It's like this immortal creature that lives in bags of holding. It's so that he comes out at night, and if you make him mad, he'll drag you into a bag of holding, never to be seen from again.
Huh.
But I mean, it's fine as long as as long as the person who did it, as long as they don't have a bag of holding or have been near a bag of holding or anything like that when like discussing this, they should be fine. But if they were, then the bagman knows, because the bagman knows everything that happens near a bag of holding.
Grimes, fuck. I'm gonna make the whiz say.
Go ahead.
Son of a bitch. I'm looking at the stream layout. Is the problem? I gotta look away.
Strider just having a bad time.
That's a 10.
With a 10, you think you saw one of the bags kind of move back and forth as you as you were reaching out to Ophelia.
Strider steps away from the bag that twitched, even out of the corner of his eye, just I think reactively, instinctively, his survival sense kicking in, as he also steps back from Ophelia, and he says, "Ophelia, how long have you had a bag of holding for?"
Oh, since I visited my folks.
So,
I got it back.
Since you visited your folks. So before we went to Star Child and got the ship back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Credit, what do you happen to know about the infinitely tall spire, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
What spire?
The one that, where, you know, it's infinitely tall. It's at the center of the plains of the Outlands. Can't miss it.
I've never stepped out of this tent. I don't know what's out there.
Where do you get the items from then?
What?
Again, whenever someone leaves and comes in, the items refresh themselves.
But where do they come from?
Oh, the tent?
Why don't you step outside? Are you cursed or something?
Maybe. I don't know what's out there though.
Do you wanna come find out?
Oh. Give me persuasion check.
I have a dog shit persuasion +1. Oh
The
my
only
God.
people who rolled persuasion.
20.
That is a 20.
19
Let's
on
see
the dice,
against,
20.
Credit. Okay, yeah, you see Credit looks and goes, you know what? It has been long enough. I'm going out there. And is going to kind of jump over the counter with cat-like agility and run out just to run back the other side of the counter from like as if he was running through the back. It's like, oh, okay, well, that was extremely terrifying. I stepped out and saw these infinite pathways. They kind of lit up, and then I went back. And then I went back inside, and I was in the back. So, yeah.
Hey,
Maybe I'm cursed.
I'm proud of you though. Credit for trying something new though. You know, this one's on the house, and I flip him a gold piece. That's a little tip for you, bud.
Okay, there was a hot dog man, and he wouldn't tell me his deal.
I know. What is that? You know, then we'll never know. And we'll never know. Shredder looks on wistfully.
Okay. Oh, well, I also got this flyer. Like, I was in there for like at least a month. I'm surprised you guys are still here.
Oh, you just left like 2 seconds ago.
What do you mean? Oh,
It was like
I was there for like I was trapped for a month. It took me a while to find the door again.
no, it's 2 seconds. Right, honey, right, Ophelia? It's like he just left. He's back.
I mean, is it a curse? Is that what this is? Is that what it is?
Maybe. You know, I've never really questioned why I'm in this place and why I don't leave and why the items reset themselves. But I also found this flyer. It's for another shop. It's called the Ultimate Super Center. It's saying they got deals.
Oh god, does Ophelia hear the jingle in her head now?
Yeah, you do hear the jingle seeing the flyer. Also, when Credit says that, you hear it as Ultimate Super Center. As if it was like dubbed over in a different voice.
I don't like that place.
Oh, you've been there?
Briefly. Back when we got lost in those tunnels. Well, not lost. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it sounds like you did get lost. Okay. So yeah, we're not going there. I mean, if you're fine with your arrangement, who am I? I'm not going to tell you to change your life.
All right. I mean, I don't know how I could even if I tried.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys want any items? It did seem when I left, I did come back with this other bag of holding, and he kind of opens it and pulls out like a bunch of items. Like, oh, okay, well, so looks like when I leave, I also come back with items, so that's something.
Oh, neat. What's in that one? Are they hot?
Are they hot or are they hawked?
Are they hot? Like temperature-wise? Because it's like all the bags are getting hot.
Okay, I was thinking, what is this, a pawn shop? Is this like also a pawn shop situation?
A sexy statuette.
Yes.
Discord fucked up again. What did you say?
Oh, it's giving you a hard time, bud. Does it have an update?
I don't know if it has an update. It's being weird. It's like flashing gray and then immediately coming back.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's like that thing it was doing like a week ago. But it seems to be fine now. What did you hear Credit take out the bag so far?
None of it. I asked
Nothing.
that was what we asked. We were like, what did he take out?
Okay. He took out an animated shield. He took out a water pistol. He took out a ring that seems to be very cold. And he took out a little stone. It looks to be like a gem of some kind.
Ooh. What kind of gem?
I will tell you. It is. It is a black sapphire, radiating with magical energy.
Ooh.
And when you look inside of it, you can see an unstable, extra-dimensional rift kind of fracture inside of it.
How much for this one?
Okay, well, let me put it on this scale that I also found. Allows me to appraise things. I can do this one for 60,000 gold.
60,000. God, we have so much platinum. It's money means nothing, but also means everything. How much platinum per gold again?
It's
1
10.
platinum is 10 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
And he said 16.
60.
Oh,
60.
60,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have enough, but
Don't worry, I can
Wait.
save this in the vault if you want me to. I also found this small vault.
I actually do have enough. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it. Honey's not saying that out loud. This is me being bad at math. She's just like, well, what if I do half now and half later?
Well, then you'd be putting half on credit.
And what does that entail?
Well, let's see. For this kind of item, if you are unable to pay or do not pay within a certain given time, looks over at you have nutmeg with you, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I'll take that. Points over to nutmeg.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she's worth more than that. That's hardly a deal. So let's see.
Well, you could always negotiate. I could take your knees. I put them in this jar. You see, it's just like a jar of knees.
I'll try to keep mine as long as possible. Eventually, I may replace some of my... Anyway, that's different. Those are different schematics. How about this? I make weapons. If you don't know where most of these items came from, how would you like to have someone supplying you? That way you can at least say you have some consistent products if someone's looking for the same thing.
Oh, you want to set up a type of, like, supplier deal?
More or less. They would be good weapons, they would be consistent, and they would be well made. Honey takes out like one of her guns.
Ooh, this is nice. All right, how many of these would I be getting?
I could do half price for this, and I can supply you within the month. How many would it take me to make in a month? Because I'm also going to be very busy. This whole heat situation. Wait, does it affect in here? Is it cool in here, or is it hot?
It's cool in here, other than the bags of holding.
Okay. So it's burning up outside. I don't know if you felt that for the small amount of time that you went out there. It's very hot. We're in the process of fixing that, so I'm a bit busy. By the end of the month, I could get you 20 guns.
20 guns?
Yeah.
I need at least, like... I don't think I could sell the 20 guns of them at a time. How about 3 cases? With 20 in each.
Within a month's time, well, I'd like not dying, so I will be quite busy not having the universe overheat.
Oh, okay.
But after
that,
I will
always
be
come
free.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll save it in this little case for you. Puts it into like the small little, like what looks like a hotel safe. And he puts in like a little code, and it opens up, and it looks to be its own demi-plane, the whole thing. Like, all right, there you go. I'll put it in there. If it's in there, it won't go anywhere. I spent a whole 3 days in there.
So what about that? Oh, sorry.
No, she's just like, just for fun. Like, why?
I was being hunted.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Points over to Ophelia. You look like you wanted something.
I was looking at that scroll of imprisonment, but that might be a little too rich for my blood.
Well, it would be it'd be 30k gold.
That's it?
And that
For the scroll of imprisonment, yes. It's way much more for the others.
I think Strider will like look at Ophelia and give like an Ophelia like a look about the over the imprisonment scroll.
kind of shrugs. What about this ring?
Which one? Look, kind of scoots over and looks at whichever one you were talking about.
The ring of cold, or is it the ring of winter?
It's the ring of winter. And it's like, ooh, that one's gonna be about. Let me look. Just an easy mill. Mainly because of the nature of that thing. That thing's kind of a dickhead. Do you guys talk to sentient items?
I do my best to avoid sentient items.
Oh, okay. Well, I could hear the sentient items as if they have voices, and that one's kind of a dickhead.
Oh, really? What's it saying?
Freeze, hurt, freeze, need to freeze everyone, kill them with my cold death, cold, freeze, freeze, kill, freeze.
So it's curse. You want 1,000,000 gold for a curse.
Oh, it's not cursed. There's no curse that follows it. It's just got its mind of its own, and its mind is kind of an asshole.
Wouldn't you want to get rid of it then?
I mean, it's still a very powerful thing. That's why I'm only doing it for a mill.
Tell me about the water pistol.
Oh, this is gonna be about 3 gold.
I'll buy it.
All right, you see, he hands you the water pistol.
Sweet. Strider does like a revolver trick with it.
Go ahead, give me a performance as you kind of see how cool the trick is.
Absolutely. Can I add proficiency since I've got just absolutely ridiculous like
Sure.
Can I make this with dexterity instead?
Yeah. Sure. But if you failed this, you may end up firing it off because you're doing more of a tactical spin with it using dexterity than a performance spin.
I'll take that risk. So I'm just gonna roll stealth because that's the same thing. Dex plus proficiency.
All right. Yeah, with the 16, you're able to give it a fun little spin. You see that it has like 1 or 2 runes on it, but overall, it just looks like its own little pistol, like a little water pistol, a little water gun.
Excellent. And what about the animated shield? How much for that?
Animated shield? You know, I'll do that one for 10K. I like you guys, so I'm giving you a good discount.
Done. And I will pass 100 platinum pieces, or 1,000 platinum pieces. No, wait, 100 platinum pieces?
No, it's 1,000.
Oh shit! I only have 900, or I only have 400 rather.
He looks at you and says, "You can always put it on credit."
I'm thinking about it, to be honest.
Yeah. I know a guy who lived a pretty long life without his knees. I think I saw him just the other day when I took his knees.
You know that you can get artificial ones now too, right?
I didn't know that. Do you think I could sell these? I don't know what to do with them. Looks at the jar of knees.
Sure. Well, if you don't know what to do with them, why are you asking for them?
I don't know. It just feels right.
Fair. You know, I'm very vibes based as well, so I can appreciate it. You know, we're all gonna die if we don't fix this, because I don't think anybody else is really on this right now. So, what would be like the time for this credit for this load if I were to take the animated shield?
How much are you putting as a down payment?
About half.
Okay. Well, we could say about 2 weeks. 2 weeks seem fair.
How long until we're all dead?
A month.
Can we say a month?
Ooh, a month? Month seems pretty. Because I mean, you guys say it's hot, but it feels fine in here. Other than those bags of holding, it feels pretty okay, right?
I mean, you said.
And also, when I went outside, I didn't feel any type of temperature change. Really.
Oh, so you can't feel it.
I was out there for like a whole month, and those hallways seemed fine.
The hallway is not what is outside. Outside is what is outside. The sky, the grass, the ground, the dirt.
No, it's just light hallways and that one hot dog man.
Oh, you went to that place. Yeah, you're super cursed.
Oh.
Yep.
But come on, Greta. You know, I've been a good customer to you for. You know, I'm good for it.
Okay, what about 3 weeks?
A lot of your customers are going to. You supply. I'm assuming you're in some sort of universe. This is apparently happening to all multiverses. You're going to be strictly dealing with everyone that is immune to fire, which, on a scale of all living beings, that's a very small consumer base to be selling to compared to what you have now.
What about that? There's that one place. Like, there's this one guy who comes in here. He usually comes around this time. You see the curtains kind of move back, and you see a man completely made of fire just walking past. Just like, hello, credit. I'm here for those scrolls I needed, and to pay back all the debt. You see, he drops like this this large. It looks like a bunch of gold that's just been fused together from heat, and it's just like a large like block of it that he just puts down on the counter. He's like, "Oh, perfect. All right, here are your scrolls." He's like, "Thank you, credit," and just leaves the place. He's like, "Actually, give me some of those bags of holding too. I really like them." And grabs like 3 bags of holdings and pays like 100 gold each.
Just imagine he's like eating them as he's walking out.
Yeah, he's chewing on them. They're delicious to him.
Have a nice day.
That's right, he eats them.
You too. Leaves. See? I mean, that guy seems fine.
Yeah, that guy seems awesome. I want to get him on my crew. Sorry.
He's fine because he's likely immune to fire. How often does he come? How many strictly fire people do you have coming in here?
Let me check my list. And then you see he opens like a big book that just has pictures of all of his customers. He's like, okay, this one. Let's see.
Oh, there's my picture. I even signed it.
Oh, look, there you are. Let's see. There's another. Oh, there was a guy in here named Glider that came in.
What? Let me see that fucking picture.
You look at the picture, and it looks exactly like the picture of the caricature that is on Rin's novels.
Look at, he's literally 2-dimensional. I can see like a hard edge to him.
Yeah, he is a 2-dimensional guy.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna rip him in half. And not the easy way, the fucking top to bottom way. Bilateral.
Oh no. That's the worst way to be ripped in half.
I know.
Alright, well, he just keeps flipping. Okay, well, it looks like...
Wait, no, I need that picture credit.
Well, that's gonna cost you money. Or a secret. One of the two. Okay, let me keep going. And then he just keeps flipping through. You're like, alright, looks like it's about 12% of my customers.
That's a shockingly high amount of fire people that buy from you.
Yeah, that is a lot. Now,
well, you said just immune to fire. Some of them are like ice people too, who are immune to fire.
Well, yeah, but I'm a fire person and I'm not immune. I'm just resistant. This is eventually going to be a problem for my people as well.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so even if they are composed of fire, they may not be immune to it. So you have to be completely certain that they are, in fact, immune. Completely 100% immune to fire.
Okay.
By the way, above table, does the Shadow Man show up at any point on the pictures?
Yeah, you do see there is a picture of a very elegant looking Shadow Man.
Okay.
I would also say like his his arm, it's very like it's a little bit of a blue outline of the dragon mark that is pretty visible on Ophelia right now, as Ophelia is wearing like a tank top and shorts, right?
Yep.
Can I make a perception check as credit is flipping through the book to see if I catch that?
Sure.